So I left Congo in 2018 and I came to India. I met one of my friends who at that time told me that he wanted to use YouTube to travel the world. And I was astonished. I was like, how is it possible to travel the world only with YouTube? So today I'm going to explain to you how you can become a YouTuber. And it's possible, yes, for Africans. I started YouTube in 2020 and today in 2021 it became one of my income and even the way by which I could start most of my business, which I do today. And after starting an organization of African YouTubers and trying to help many African content creators, I just discovered that there was a problem with most of the African content creators or people who wanted to be YouTubers or anything which is related to content creation because of the lack of information, and we are mostly scared. We have so many complaints, a lot of things which we think can't make that work for us in Africa. I finally understood how to do everything, and I'm going to take you through the steps which can explain you the same thing of how you can start a YouTube and become a YouTuber right away from where you are everywhere in Africa. So one thing which is true is that Africa is so empty when it comes to content creation. I've been noticing that we have less YouTube channels which can even explain about Africa or work around Africa, and even Africans themselves don't have other YouTubers who can even inspire them into being a YouTuber. When it's even one of the source of income in other places, being a YouTuber is just like having another job, and that is like a job which is non-existing in our place, and it's being an empty market. It's an opportunity for anyone to become now a YouTuber for free, just because you have the time of being a YouTuber. So the things which I'm going to give here are not the step-by-steps of you being a YouTuber. If you have any problem, I would highly recommend you maybe to Google something else which I may not say in this video, but what I'm going to say can help you to understand on how you can start your own YouTube channel and be a full-time YouTuber and even make so much money out of it. The first thing which you need is obviously creating a Google account, and when you have a Google account, just go on YouTube and create a channel. And maybe a few other things which you need is maybe to verify your phone number so that you can upload videos which are beyond 15 minutes, and other few things like having a profile, a banner, and all those things. You just have to make sure you have everything ready with you. Don't go half-half, just have everything ready with you. If you have any problem, you can maybe contact a designer to help you to have everything, because the quality is going to help you to run faster your channel. So the next thing, which is the most important thing which will make you to be rich or poor, to be useless or useful on YouTube, is the content. But one thing which is again very common is no matter which kind of content you're putting out, you need quality in everything which you do for you to run a very well or successful YouTube channel. Depending on what you post, quality is a must. And when I speak of quality, I'm not asking you to buy a red cinema camera or drones or anything for you to have quality on YouTube. All you need is just having good light, good sound, and probably record yourself, meaning a camera, which can be even a mobile phone. So a small kit which I can advise to so many people, which is very easy, and anyone who want to jump on videos maybe like the ones which I'm doing now, a small kit which I can just advise is maybe having just a ring light, your mobile phone, and maybe a lava mic to get a better sound. Only with those few things you can make videos which will go everywhere. Next thing is edit your videos. Depending on the computer which you have right now, you can edit your videos from so many different ways. If you have a computer which is faster, I will highly recommend you to go with professional editing softwares. For example, Final Cut for Mac, and maybe if you are Windows or Mac, you can use Premiere Pro, which are the most professional or most used software in the industry. But also you can use others which unfortunately may be limiting you when you're doing your things, which can be like Filmora and others, and they can also help you to edit them in computers which are not faster, maybe which can be an i3 processor or any other computer which is not that fast. Next thing which I will also highly recommend that you should have, I put it to be also part of the materials, is having skills for storytelling. One thing which is true is that no video will ever make sense if it doesn't have any sense of storytelling. It'd be a video about fitness, it'd be a video which is a prank, it'd be a video about education, whatever video it be, maybe you're even cooking. If you don't understand how storytelling goes, you can't make a video which will make sense, which will probably chase away your viewers, or they won't enjoy staying watching your video. And to summarize that, storytelling is just the same way maybe you write a letter. You have to have an introduction and then develop the topic which you have, and at the end have a conclusion, which is called again, where you can have also a call to action, meaning asking your viewers to do something about something which you just taught them. So if maybe you're making a vlog, you have to introduce the topic which you have and maybe have a hook which will let people to watch your video until to the end, and then develop the topic, maybe it's a place which you're visiting, develop which place is this and everything, and at the end have a call to action or a conclusion. Why did I bring you here? And in all these things, let me tell you, if you have a bad storytelling, you will never have a successful YouTube channel, because if people don't understand or don't enjoy your content, trust me, they will never come back, or they will never subscribe, or they will never like your video. So don't try to force things, focus mostly on the quality of the content which you give to people. As I said again before, you don't need big cameras or anything which is so huge. You just need to have a value which you give to people. It being story, it being cooking, it being vlogging, it being explaining, it being educating. You just need to give people value, and if you don't give value, nobody's going to watch your stuff. So one thing again which I'm going to give as the last, which is even the most important thing when you jump onto YouTube, is always understand the power of thumbnails and titles. These are the few things which will attract people to come and watch your videos. So if you mess up with the thumbnail and the title, you don't have anything. So you should always think more on how you can make good thumbnails and having good titles. And there are very many tools which you can use today to develop better thumbnails or better titles. So you can use tools like maybe vidIQ, which can help you to combine and see which title can work better depending on the audience which is on YouTube, the search and everything, using keywords. And also while you make your thumbnail, always think of, if you were a viewer, could you click on that thumbnail? Or if you're a viewer, could you click on that title? Always understand that those are the things which will make you good or bad, because people would click on a thumbnail which will attract them only. Remember, there's so many other videos on YouTube, so if you don't make yourself stand out on that, you lose the whole market. And speaking of this, it will take time, and you must learn everything by yourself. If you don't learn things and try to maybe employ someone else to work for you, it will never work, because they don't have the idea, they don't have the vision of what you want to do. So I can highly recommend you go and learn always on YouTube on how to make good titles, how to make good thumbnails. All those things you have to understand everything by yourself. That's why I said again at the beginning of this video, I may not cover everything, but always make sure that you go and Google every single thing which comes to your mind which you want to know about. So maybe one more thing which you can just give as a precaution, and I've seen many African YouTubers falling in this mistake, is using things which are copyrighted. Always make sure that you use things which you own, from music, images and footage which you use in your videos. Always make sure that you use things which you own, especially when it comes to music. Always make sure that the music which are in your videos are music which you own. And how do you get that? There are many platforms where you can have free music, and personally when I started, I was using YouTube. I was using a channel called Audio Library. On Audio Library you can get so many variety of musics. There are many playlists where you can choose different style of musics and put them in your videos for free. They will never ask you for copyright. But also there are other platforms where you can get more professional musics, as Epidemic Sound or Artist.io, where you can get so many other musics which are more professional, and that's the one which I use now, since they help me to get music which are professional and I will not have any copyright, but for that you have to pay. So I think after all this stuff of YouTube, it's all about the mentality. If you're ready to go into it and give it a chance, it can work. I personally got so many people asked me before about how to go into YouTube, and maybe they even started, but they made maybe less than 10 videos and they just gave up. For me, of course, there were so many things which made my channel somehow to grow faster than I was expecting, but it's all come out to the content. If you get content out there, you have to try so many things before you find the good one for you, before you find the niche for you. You have to try a lot of things before you find the one which is going to make you most popular, and that's the one you have to stick on. The most important here, as I said again, always think of value. And trust me, it's never too late to go into YouTube. Everyone always have a chance to go into YouTube, and especially when it comes to Africa, it's an empty land. There is nobody who is jumping or who is doing YouTube in Africa. And even the few ones who are there, let's say even if they're comedians or whatever they can be, you can know maybe 1 or 2 people in the whole country. It shouldn't be so. If your country has 11 million people, how can 11 million people watch only 2 channels? We need more things to entertain people, and this market is so free that you also have a chance to go and do something out there. So just start it right now. You don't have a lot of things to ask yourself. Of course, you have to start from 0 subscribers. That's where every YouTuber started from, and you have to accept it and just take your time, make more content, make more good content. So I will be making more videos in the future about how you can start YouTube and jump into YouTube, because I just want to help other African content creators to do this, because I really like it and I see a lot of good things out of it, and I would like also so many to start it, because there is nothing really hard from this. Even when it comes to mine, you can make it with a very low budget, so you don't need a lot of big things. And I have now so many things which I use to help African content creators. For example, I have an MCN which we have so many services as paying YouTubers, giving them tools to boost their channels, and maybe giving them good sounds for their channels, making designs for the thumbnails and other things. If you're a YouTuber, also you're an African content creators and you want to take your content to another level and maybe have the best payment methods when you're in Africa or wherever in the world, you have to join us. I will put the link of everything in the description. And if you have any other question, don't have a doubt, please type it in the comments or contact me personally. I will help you in any way. Thank you for being here.